Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Last of Us Tips and Tricks. This is my first video on Last of Us doing a commentary on classes and guides because before this channel was called Lore and More, and I think I think this gave it the extra kick. So we're gonna go to Gear Up, okay, and then we're gonna check some classes out. So there's some classes if you really want to be like sweaty and stuff, you can be sweaty, but there's like some classes that are very just good on its own. A lot of people like the revolver and the burst together. I prefer the suppress burst because you won't be known, but if you don't want to, and then like just fast. If you don't want to get marked, maybe like covert 3, but it might take up most of your class. And then I definitely don't recommend the double barrel because, or the, yeah, the double barrel. Well, you have to buy it, but still, if you were to buy it, it's not good. The military sniper and the flamethrower I've heard is really good, but I really like the shotgun. I prefer it for me because I'm not that new, but I like my guides. I like guns that are like just fast shooting and good. Next gun we're gonna go to is the hunting rifle and the revolver again, and I'm gonna mostly be using the revolver because the revolver is the one of the best pistols. I think it is the best pistol. If you're wondering why I don't pick the shorty, which is like a shotgun, yeah, it's really good. It used to be good in my opinion. But then when you see the stats on it and everything, like there's only 2 bullets in it, and you want a fast, consistent gun. It isn't really consistent. The bow and the shorty. You know, this time I know I just talked about the shorty on how bad it was, but you can still use it with the bow because the bow you need a backup. You hit it once with this, and then you hit it cleanly with the shorty. You got a good class right here. And then if you want to switch it up, maybe put the flamethrower or whatever. If you want to go for like a stealth class, definitely use the bow. Then the suppress 99M or the suppress shorty. But I really like the 99M. And there's stuff, and it has really good stuff. And then we're gonna get to perks in a little. See, I like the semi a lot. A lot of people think it's really good. Revolver. This is like the basic like beginner setup. But if you want to go like this is like, I thought this was a good gun, but it's really not. The full auto is the worst gun in the game, and I'm not exaggerating about that. Like, I watched some videos on it, I researched on it, and it's been proven that that is the worst gun in the game. It's worse than a pistol, which is sad because it takes 3 headshots just to kill somebody with it. I've popped up with it before, but that doesn't mean it's good. That means I just got I got lucky with it. Okay, now for perks. Let's get on to perks, guys. So, first perk, I love Reviver. Reviver is so good because if you want to get your teammate really fast, maybe in sudden death or something, it's really good. Covert. Covert is really good so you don't get marked. First aid training, you can heal teammates so they don't. And collector. Collector is not that good, but it's good if you're like trying to get more parts. Increase part. I mean, pistol auto zoom can be helpful and sometimes not. Explosion expert. It is actually pretty good because the radius. Brawler, I don't really recommend Brawler. I understand that you might get into melee fights sometimes, but it's just not that worth it. Sharp ears is actually pretty good because you really want to use listen mode as much as you can. Strategist, I mean, I used to use this and it's not that good. Hawkeye is pretty good. I mean, I've tried it. Crafter, it can save your life sometimes if you want to make like an upgraded melee really quick, or like a smoke bomb or whatever. Yeah. Marathon runner, I do not recommend because you don't want to really sprint around the map. So yeah. go to our first class. Let's go with the revolver and the bow. And then the shotgun. Then we're gonna do reviver so we can help our teammates. And we're gonna do covert. And then we're gonna do crafter 1. So we get a little bit of fast crafting in and we get fast reviver in. I actually need to show you one more class that I have. It's a crafter 3 revolver, a burst rifle, and a shotgun. It's actually really good, so I actually might use this and a bow. Instead of the burst, I'm gonna use the bow. So let's get there. Let's do this supply rate. We're gonna do no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do no parties. Okay, we got 2 people. And guys, if you want more content like this, or you want like different games, I'm gonna mainly be sticking to Last of Us, because that's literally my channel, Last of Us Tips and Tricks. And I'll also be doing some tricks in single player. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. And then, yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Getting some teammates. There's obviously some sweats. I hope I'm not too good with the bow, but if you're good with the bow, you can destroy. It's a 2-shot, which is really good. Okay, I like bus depot. Some people like beach. I'm not a big fan of beach. I understand, like, it's a small map, and a lot of people like small maps, like small encounter maps. But I like kind of like just regular old good maps. I'm gonna use this class. No boosters because I don't have any yet. So yeah, it's pretty good. I really like the idea of the bow in the game, because the bow is single player. I heard was like really good, and the revolver is really good on grounded. It's not exactly that good in what do you call it? It's not. I've heard it's not exactly good in like other versions, because grounded is 1 shot for anything. So yeah, but grounded, if you don't know, is the hardest
okay, guys,
mode.
the fireflies are close.
So if you're
Shoot
not,
or be shot.
okay, yeah, let's
Got this.
go. We got this, guys. Like the guy said.
Good to go.
Gonna see if we can get some dubs in here. Like dub, like dub, like dub. Oh god, this guy already got killed. Okay, I couldn't make it in time to him because I'm not trying to like give away my cover, you know? Running isn't the best solution for everything, if you don't. Running gives away your position on the map, and it doesn't really give you any advantages. If you really want to be good, you gotta be stealthy about it. You gotta be cautious. Okay. But in cases like this, when you're alone, you definitely want to get out of the situation. And the best way is kind of like burst running. I really like doing this because it's a good way of like just going in fast, but not too fast. Like, they'll see you for a second, but it won't really hurt you in any way. Burst running can be a good way of doing stuff, but if, like, I've heard it's not the best way, but I like doing it.
Good to go.
Have to do it.
Bomb set, watch your ass.
Yeah, like, yep.
Bomb
You
set,
know.
watch your ass. Straggler, look around.
Okay. Caesar is a guy right here. Okay. Oh, I hit him. Nice. Okay. Well, as you can see, the bow is kind of hard to work with. Yeah, see, I couldn't really, I should have taken out my revolver, but it was just in the moment. But definitely don't do what I just did. Use your revolver whenever you can, because revolver, or just get a shotgun if you can, like, save up your parts, get a shotgun. You know, shotguns are really good in close encounters. Like, it's 2 tap if you have armor on, but it's 1 tap. I think it's actually 1 tap sometimes with armor. It's actually really good, and I really prefer it. Some people don't like it because it's like a beginner kind of weapon. It like gives you an option of like what to do here. Like, what do you want to do? Okay, there's people leaving and joining here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, as you can see, they're coming through here, and I don't think they're gonna definitely try to flank. I know that. I'm gonna gift here because I'm trying to do a challenge right now. Lose 100%. Well, I've lost 60 already, and this is the third day. So I need to get my game on, and since I'm trying to. Oh God! See, I like the bow, the concept, but I'm not good with it. You need to be good with it to like understand it and like use it, cause like you can't just go in blindly with a shotgun. I mean the bow. The bow, you need to have precision accuracy. So yeah. Oh. See, I'm not good with this. And we're gonna get the quick revive. Yep, I couldn't. I'm bad with the bow. Okay, I'm gonna try to use the hunting rifle after this. It's gonna be a good little switch of pace. It's gonna be a good pace. Because the bow, I recommend going more towards the end when you've gotten better. Like maybe when you're triple digit, it's gonna take a while, but you're gonna get there. Yeah. See, like that guy, he was a goner from the beginning because he was alone. I feel like I'm always scared when I'm alone. You get the lone wolf. Well, you don't actually always get the lone wolf. It's a perk, which is kind of stupid. I wish it was like in thing when you.
Getting fucking killed here.
Okay, guys, sorry. Okay. Okay. Wow, this guy doesn't. And he still died, which is I don't understand. Which I don't really understand how he died in that. Really. Like he got the first shots and everything, but then the guy just clutched up in that moment. I think I hit him. I really like the bow, but oh no, I'm gonna have to take out the good old shotgun. Oh, see, the shotgun isn't good at long range. It's not very good. It's very good though in like close quarters combat. I really recommend for that. But in this case, it's not too good. If you really want a good gun that you know you can be good with, like you know you can handle, I don't really don't really recommend.
Oh man, I'm fucking dying. Come on, hurry the hell up.
Don't exactly recommend to get like this sort of gun. So I'm gonna do another guide with different guns. So this was Last of Us tips and tricks, guys. Thank you for coming back.
My ass. Good to go.
It's Last of Us tips and tricks. I'm gonna be giving you guys stuff daily.